Alright, welcome to my presentation on my patch compliance tool. This tool is designed for Windows operating systems and is more or less compatible with any of the main Windows operating systems that have been released in the past decade or two. So how this tool works is it will reach out to the devices within your network and collect the patches that have been applied to each one. It will then compare those updates with the official list of patches that have been released by Microsoft and look for any gaps between those two. So why you would want to have something like this is twofold. So the first reason is that on a smaller network, an administrator may be able to get away with manually auditing each device and checking out which patches have been applied. But as the network gets larger, or you start dealing with enterprise solutions, this definitely becomes a lot less practical, both from an efficiency standpoint and a security standpoint. And another reason why you might want to do this is it's not always practical to update a device as soon as a new patch comes out. A regular user just working on a desktop might be able to just get away with, using the automatic update feature. But, again, in an enterprise solution, you might have issues where new updates might break solutions that you're running or be incompatible with some kind of legacy software you have. So, certain groups within an organization may apply for exemptions. And having this tool definitely lets you keep track of any of those and creates some, form of accountability, as well as the ability to track these exemptions and potentially go back and apply the patch once some kind of workaround has been figured out in the future. So, how to install the tool? You just clone the GitHub repository here. Get that out of there. And once you have that, it's been packaged up, so you can install it with pip. Hold on. Emergency alert. Sorry about that. So I've got that downloaded here. And just open up a PowerShell prompt. And now we can run this command. And it's ready to go. So, delete that. That was from previous one. Let's get rid of this too. So, a couple other things to get the tool working. So, there's going to be a host.txt file that comes with the tool, and this is the default file. But you can also create your own file as long as it's in the same format and just point your tool to it. But it just comes with it, and basically this file is what defines all the devices that you'll be auditing with the tool. So how it works is you'll have an IP address or an FQDN or a computer name. You put that there, and then a slash, and then the operating system. So, you could go to a new line and then, define another one like this. XP, so on and so forth. But we'll just be working with one device today. So once you have that down and the tool is installed, you can go back here, and because we installed it with pip, we can run it as a module now. And and the program takes two arguments. So the first is the O argument. This will be the operating systems that you'll want to get the updates for, the official Windows updates for. So here we're looking for Windows 7, and if we go into the program, where did I put that down? So there is an official list of operating systems that are supported by this tool, and they'll be in here. So you'll want to put down any of these names, and should work for you. So if we go back here and we were to, let's say, put down something like, I don't know, oh, let me update Linux, then it'll crash and give you the list of officially supported operating systems. So we'll go back to Windows 7, and basically what this tool is doing is it's reaching out to the Windows Update catalog, and this is, this is where we're going to be collecting our updates from. So we'll just search up Windows 7 updates. So it'll have all the different updates here, and they can be identified by their KB number. So I'll just grab all these. So yeah, the first argument is the operating systems, and this can be comma separated, so we could also do some Windows XP, Windows Server, blah, 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 and you could do as many as you want. And then after that, the optional argument is the file name. So here we can point the tool to whatever file you want that has the list of servers that you want to audit. But in this case, we're just using the default host.txt file, so we don't have to use that. So if we run the tool, so the first thing that's happening is it's running this PowerShell file, and this is going to connect with each of the devices that we have listed and use the get hotfix command to pull that data, and then it writes that data to this file right here in the host data folder. So if we open this, it collected all these updates from that computer. So if we go back here, it'll write the report. So this is the report for 10.0.0.3, the Windows 7 machine that we have on our network, and it's missing all of these updates. This is because this computer hasn't been updated in some time, so it has a lot of updates missing. And then for installed patches, it currently doesn't have anything because this tool in this form of or at this stage of implementation is only grabbing the first page of the update catalog. In the future, I want to be able to parse through all the pages that it has here and get all the updates, and then potentially add a little more flexibility in terms of things like setting date ranges and things like that to give you a little more of control in which updates you want to retrieve. But For now, the way this tool is meant to be used is it's best used as a scheduled job, whether you want to use the Windows task schedule or something like Jenkins to run it on a daily basis. So, which makes it a lot more practical to only retrieve a certain subset of the update information. But again, in future implementations, this will change, not a particularly difficult change to make, but under the time constraints I'm working with now, this is what we have. So yeah, that's about it for this tool. A couple of other things to consider when using the tool. So whatever machine is running the tool has to be able to communicate with the other devices within the network. So, just making sure that they're part of the same work group, adding rules to the firewall that'll allow each of the devices to communicate, and running Windows remote management and ensuring that the device running the tool is able to run commands on the remote device being audited. Those are all things you want to make sure before you get this tool running. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, comments, or potential ideas for improvements, please let me know, and I'll try to get them implemented in the future. Thank you very much.